Harvard-Westlake will certainly make its presence felt here in Sacramento. Both programs have descended upon the state capitol. The girls will take on Colfax here for the Division II state championship. This game number 3 of 6 we'll have for you today as we wrap up the 2023-24 high school basketball season. We've crowned 2 champions already. St. Bernard's taking the girls Division 4 while Monterey took the boys Division 4. So far, in the games that Allie and I have done, the North are 5-0. You would think we'd be some sort of supporters or something as we welcome you back here courtside. Inside the Golden One Center, along with Allie Clifton, I'm Rashawn Haylock, and Allie, Colfax trying to keep it up for the North, but how about what we've seen from these first 2 games earlier today?
Just to make it clear, we have nothing to do with the outcome. We just call the games. Having said that, they've been 2 incredible matchups to start the day, individual performances to team performances. I'm excited to see what this next one has in store.
Well, for Harvard-Westlake, they're here, they're back in town, and they're led by the sensational Deanna Thompson.
5'7" junior guard Deanna Thompson. That is who she is. According to her head coach, she's the #1 priority on the opponent's scouting report. She's the team leading scorer, a strong double-double performance of 23 and 11 in the regional semifinal game. She's a great rebounder, finisher around the rim. Thompson will look to put her squad on her back and get the job done here this afternoon.
And for Colfax, Kai Diedrichs didn't play in this game last year. She's here now. They got some unfinished business.
She's a dual athlete who is just a true gamer. If you talk to her head coach, she's a 3-year starter who plays the game inside and out. Makes it tough defensively due to her strength and just explosiveness as a whole. She was injured, as you mentioned, last year, so you know that she's been waiting for this moment and opportunity to take advantage of.
Starting lineups, Angelina Habis, Madison McDonald, Jamie Yu, Deanna Thompson, and Oyinka Iriafen. For Colfax, Jade Bittner, Kai Diedrichs, Madeline Siegrist, Laura Lynn Massick, and Juliet James round out their starting 5 as we say good afternoon to Nikki K.
Hey, you guys are co-MVPs in my book, all right? Well, if you ask Harvard-Westlake head coach Melissa Herlihy about Jamie Yu, she will tell you her senior is the head of our snake. Yu is the team captain, the defensive anchor, and last year, she broke the program's single-season assist record. During timeouts and huddles, she is the first to pat every girl on the back and offer encouragement, and that strength is remarkable considering what she has endured this season. In November, Yu's mother passed away. She suffered an injury on the very same day at practice, and she wouldn't return to play until January. And speaking about Jamie's strength, Coach Herlihy will get emotional. She told me she's resilient. She's had her off days and her bad days, and you can see it, but she has never missed a practice. She never quit. And guys, Coach will also add, it's no coincidence that when Jamie returned to action in January, this team's season turned around.
I agree, Nikki. It all got a little dusty for all of us on that phone call, hearing Coach Herlihy talk about Jamie Yu. 838 career wins, second most all-time in California, only behind Kevin Kiernan of Mater Dei, who just recently stepped down. Her counterpart, Rexanne Simpton. Her 4th season, over 100 wins. And this Colfax team is back here in Sacramento for the 2nd straight year, looking to become the next team to lose in Division III and win in Division II the following year since Brea Olinda in 1991. And we start this game with a technical foul shot taken by Kai Diedrichs. So normally when this happens, there's a lineup situation. Numbers either are entered incorrectly or not entered at all into the scorebook. And so before time even starts in this one, Colfax has been spotted 1 point. They lead it 1-0. No jump ball. Our officials, Amanda Baker, Kevin Vale, Isabel De La Torre. And there's Diedrichs on the doorstep, can't get it, and poked away there by Yu. Here's Thompson, and a nice rejection underneath there by Laura Lynn Massick. Massick looking to go coast to coast. She's fouled and will get to the line. I'll tell you, if Harvard-Westlake loses this game by 1 point, they're going to be upset at, I don't know, the team manager or whoever it was that had the snafu.
Again, just so everyone knows, we'll have nothing to do with it. We're just here to call the shots.
I tell you that the same thing I told the guy I was passing in the hall earlier today. He asked me who I'm rooting for. I said, I'm rooting for a good game, sir.
Company line. Well played.
So Masick gets one of two. 2-0 Colfax. It's the Colfax team, the number 4 seed out of the north. Harvard-Westlake, number 4 out of the south. It's been a very trying season for the Wolverines as the jump shot goes off there by McDonald. Harvard-Westlake enters this game 18-18 on the season. They finished 5-5, third place in the Mission League behind Sierra Canyon and Chaminade. But they've battled a litany of injuries and for the first time have gotten to 500 on the season. One of those being you, who has the ball right now. Hands it off to McDonald. Tries to split the D, off balance, no. They're fighting for it inside. A bunch of white jerseys and Laura Lynn Masick comes out with it.
Falcons, great defensive pressure, one of their biggest keys. Getting every defensive possession with that rebound.
Colfax has 4 returners from last year's squad that played here and lost in the Division III final a season ago to Los Osos as they got Jackie pulped. Yes, that's an adjective. The freshman at the time was hitting from everywhere in here, all 5 foot of her, as you misses the jumper. And rebound was had there by Segrist, but stolen away. Segrist underneath, Masick lets the defense fly by and gets the kiss. First field goal of the game by either team.
When I asked Coach Simpton what her philosophy was offensively, she said get after it defensively. Sometimes our best offense is from our defense, getting out in transition, as you saw with that last possession.
There is no doubt this Colfax team has a chip on its shoulder as Harvard-Westlake gets its first bucket of the game, and that's Habis, the freshman guard. She's been in the starting lineup all season and a bright spot for this Wolverine program. A little scoop there won't go, but we get a whistle and a foul.
This right here, perfect example of exactly what the Falcons want to do as much as possible. Beat you with the pass in transition up the floor. Able to make it count. Masick there on the finish.
You see Laura Lynn Masick there, one of the 4 returners from the squad last year that played here in Sacramento. Remember, Diedrichs is one of those 4, but she didn't play in this game. She was injured during the state playoffs in a soccer match. Five to 2. Colfax with the lead. Here's Thompson, the nice hezzy, too strong. And James there for the board. Masick looks over to Coach Simpton for the play call.
Great defensive pressure out front.
Nearly a steal. James looking back door, but stolen away by you. You in transition. Bounce pass to Iriafen. Back out to you. Habis lost it, regains it, and gets the kiss. Angela Habis.
Way to stay with it there.
Nice bounce pass underneath, and James finishes with the left.
Simple basketball, the driving kick.
It's a Colfax team that can hit you from different areas. 4 of their 5 starters average 10 or more points.
They're not afraid to lean into that versatility as well.
Absolutely not. Here's Iriafen chasing down the board. Long 3 is short, and the rebound's off to Masick. I beg your pardon, that is Segrist going coast to coast. And a timeout taken here by Harvard-Westlake.
Colfax keeping it simple, showing you the variety of ways in which they can score. The penetration kick, and then here, the open floor, making it count, up 5.
Colfax in front 9-4, 3:48 left in this first quarter. Rashawn Haylock, Allie Clifton, Nikki Kay here with you. As you see Colfax, they are deep. A lot of green in these stands here. They come out of the Sac Joaquin section. Rexanne Simpson, the head coach. Just 581 enrollment as we check in with Nikki Kay, who's got a special guest.
All right, Risha and I am sitting aside a loyal Colfax fan. She is neighbor to Bittner out there on the court, but as you might be able to see, Debbie here has a 1,000-point sign. Debbie, why do we have 1,000-point signs here in the the fan section for Colfax?
We are anticipating that Kaya Dietrichs is going to shoot 14 more points for a total of 1,000 points.
1,000-point career. How remarkable is that when you look at this team and what it means to, you know, the greater community you come from?
It's a small community. This is a small school playing up 2 divisions, and they're playing a Division I team. So this is the little team that could, the little school that could.
I would argue they're not so little.
We are little in size, but big in heart.
I love that. Debbie, thank you so much. We can't wait to see those 1,000-point signs raised later in this game.
Thank you.
Incredible. You see Dietrichs there wearing uniform number 5. 1,000 points. It's nothing to sneeze at.
Not at all, and you also think about kind of that journey as we both touched on at the top of the broadcast, where she was at this point last season, to being back here now with that opportunity, as well as possibly winning a state championship.
You see that was the 4th turnover from Colfax. Thompson, double team comes, she kicks it out. There's a long jumper there taken by Madison Gillette, who just checked in. Here's Bittner on the take. No, rebound taken by Valentina Guerrero. Thompson turning the corner, muscles up a shot. No, Guerrero there, and that's what she does. She gets buckets. You see Guerrero wearing the face mask. She suffered a broken nose during the last league game of the season. She missed all of the postseason up until the regional final, in which she scored 15 points in 12 minutes. On a minutes restriction at Harvard-Westlake, they got a return to play protocol. And so it was anticipated that minutes restriction should be lifted today, but in her first game back and playing with the mask for the first time, it certainly stood. The restriction is 3 minutes per quarter. She maxed out on minutes and had more points than she played. And there she is again, the rebound, no, and a jump ball.
Here she is, just making that instant impact. Off the drive, just cleaning glass.
Guerrero, short. Rebound loose, and James able to pull it down. It's the point guard, the senior, the veteran, the poised one, Jade Bittner, finds Segrist. And Segrist loses it out of bounds.
Good physicality, ball pressure. One of the biggest keys for Harvard-Westlake to kind of settle into this one in the first quarter.
The lane parts for you, and she takes advantage. Harvard-Westlake has its first lead of the game.
Talk about that change of speed, ability to get to the rack.
Dietrichs, and we're gonna have a double dribble.
Here's you putting on the jets, surveying the defense, taking advantage, getting straight to the rim.
See Jamie Yu. Broke the single season assist record as a junior. She's had some knee injuries throughout her career as Thompson gets her first bucket. She had missed her first 3 from the field and is still on the inbound by Gillette. Cutting to the cup is Thompson, and 1.
Defense to offense, not quitting, continuing to apply the pressure, as we talked about at the top. Deanna Thompson, great finisher around the rim, getting that and 1 with emotion.
Timeout taken by Colfax. It's a 10-0 run here for Harvard-Westlake. Harvard-Westlake, one of the most prestigious academic institutions in Southern California. An enrollment of just under 1,600. They come out of the Southern section. They play in the Mission League with the likes of Sierra Canyon. 7 Southern section titles. This is their 3rd state appearance. They won one in 2010. But the rigors academically at that school, as is the case with Chaminade, who's in their league as well. I once had a football coach tell me, Ed Croson, tell me Chaminade was sort of like Stanford of high schools. He was amazed by all the things that his players were doing from an academic standpoint and still finding the time to practice and compete in games and whatnot. Harvard-Westlake right on par with that. Thompson to complete the 3-point play, can't do so. And rebound to Segers. Segers, the spin move, off balance, no. Guerrero the board. And here comes Thompson. Skip pass. Baseline J won't go, and Bittner there for the board.
Great decision making there. Kick it out, set up your half-court offense.
2-second differential between shot clock and game clock, but here's the theft, the run out, and the layup. Jamie Yu.
How inspiring. Coach said she is an opponent's nightmare with her ability to defend so relentlessly.
Bittner couldn't get that at the buzzer. Harvard-Westlake closes the quarter on a 12-0 run, Allie.
Large in part because of Jamie Yu here getting the steal, turning on the Jets high motor. It's so good, we gotta see it again. Wolverines on top by 7.
Harvard-Westlake by 7, closing the quarter on a 12-0 run as we get ready to start this second period here on Spectrum Sportsnet, the girls Division IV state championship. Colfax has gone cold from the field. As you see the respective head coaches, Melissa Herlihy on your right, Rexanne Simpton, the head coach of Colfax, on the left.
That's what you call a tale of one quarter.
You got to start somewhere, Allie. Let's see what type of answer Colfax comes up with. Here's James, nice move, too strong, rebound Habis. Thompson hands it off to you. Habis, here's Guerrero, gives it right back to Habis. Double team comes, kicks it out Guerrero, puts it on the deck, nice take.
Good, solid, strong move with the shot fake, the patience, right to the rim.
And what a scoop there to end the run. It had been a 14-0 run until that little runner there from Masick. It's almost like a shot put.
long as it goes in, it doesn't matter what it looks like.
Gillette. Thompson passes it in traffic. Offensive foul. Wow.
Great defensive positioning here by Juliet James to get outside the restricted area. Just a little too much out of control there by Thompson.
Harvard-Westlake by 7, and a foul here in the front court. Foul charge to you.
She knew it right away.
Second personal there against you. So something to watch out for here in this first half. A little runner won't go from Masick. And here's Habis, hopping her step. Habis tried to lob it over to Thompson, but too tall. We heard Nikki talking about just the chip as it's a turnover here in the backcourt. You gonna run the offense. Habis. Gillette the putback, no. Guerrero fighting for it. Coming out of the scrum is Diedrichs. Diedrichs turning on the corner, and Habis picks up the foul.
Habis not happy with that call right there. Diedrichs straight to the rack.
So that's the first for Habis, the third team foul for Harvard-Westlake. This is a Colfax team that defeated Chico Pleasant Valley in the regional final. They trailed 15-6 after the first quarter. They trailed by as much as 15 in the first half. But they had a chip on their shoulder in that game. They felt a little bit slighted by the Pleasant Valley squad. Pleasant Valley was coming off of a win against Oakland Tech. And once they beat Oakland Tech, they felt that was the Northern California Championship. As the and one is here. And Colfax with the opportunity. That was Bishop in off the bench.
How about the roar of that crowd battling underneath? Right time, right positioning. Able to get the and one opportunity, Claire Bishop.
To put a bow on the story, Pleasant Valley felt like beating Oakland Tech was the NorCal Championship. That didn't sit too well with Rexanne Simpson and her girls. And they end up with another opportunity here on this end of the floor. Deflection and a steal by Habis. Habis stops, lefty, 5-footer won't go, gets her own miss, off glass, in and out. Gillette power dribble back up, too strong.
Habis has had a lot of great looks. Just 2 of 8 now, but great looks here early.
There's Diedrichs. All of a sudden, Colfax within 2. 7 straight scored here by the Falcons. Thompson ends that drought.
Timely response there, kiss off the glass. Despite the amount of force she plays with, she's got such a soft touch around the rim.
James, so impactful in the paint. And Thompson loses it. Just the 3rd turnover for Harvard-Westlake. On the run out, the layup good from Masick. And we're all knotted up at 20 apiece. 11-2 run here for Colfax. This Falcon crowd gets behind its squad. Guerrero in traffic off the glass.
Great find, good entry feed, and finish.
How about James rim running here? She's gonna get to the free throw line.
You got a post player that wants to run the floor, can run the floor. Especially at this level, you take advantage of that all day long.
James, a 3-year starter, really started to emerge at the end of last season. This year, she's averaging 14 points, 9 rebounds per game, as the anchor in the middle of that offense for Colfax. Colfax ties it up, 22 apiece. Timeout on the floor.
They say basketball is a game of runs, and we've got a good one between the Wolverines and the Falcons. Falcons getting it done in transition. Tied at 22.
All right, I am sitting here amidst the Harvard-Westlake loudest cheering section. The boys team actually right ahead as they get ready to compete for the Open Division Championship tonight. I'm sitting next to Trent Perry. Now, Trent, you have been one of the loudest cheerers watching this girls team. How cool is it to have both boys and girls here at State?
It's very cool. I don't think that's really happened in the program, so it's just very cool to be able to support the girls team. And as a basketball program, we're very proud that we're in this position. And
you were telling me you guys show up to all their games, and once league play started happening, you knew that this girls team had something special to get them here.
Oh, for sure. I mean, throughout the season, I feel like they just became more as a team. They started playing well together. They started locking down on defense, and they earned every step of the way, and that's why they're in this championship game.
All right, I know the action's about to resume right now, but before we go, hey, Harvard-Westlake guys, can you give me your loudest send-off for the girls right now?
Harvard-Westlake! Harvard-Westlake! Harvard-Westlake!
All right. Oh, there they. All right.
Rebound!
We'll be seeing a lot more of these guys later tonight. Trent, thank you so much. You're wearing lights out pajama pants. We wish the best of you tonight. Thank you so much. All right, guys, back to you.
The Harvard-Westlake boys taking on Salesian tonight at 8 p.m. And that was James there. Check out the pajama pants. Pretty snazzy.
I also noticed all the coaching that I heard there. Rebound. I love that. I love the support, both sides.
And one there from Habis. There was a game earlier this season where Harvard-Westlake beat Redondo. The boys were at the game, and they stormed the court.
There is nothing like it. Okay, now we can finally see they were up there.
Oh.
We were looking all over.
It's like, where's Waldo in here? You'd think the pajama pants would stick out, but they were directly, well, not directly behind us, but like catty-cornered. So we missed it. Here's an offensive rebound for Harvard-Westlake. Grazes front rim there is McDonald. A lot of back and forth action in this one. Colfax started the game with a 1-0 lead. Harvard-Westlake was assessed a technical foul prior to this ball game starting. And Colfax was able to make one of 2 free throws. They controlled the first part of the first quarter before Harvard-Westlake stormed to close out the first quarter on a 13-2 run. But Colfax has come right back here in the second and have now jumped back in front after that free throw by James.
Who is having herself a first half.
How about that? And for for James. That was her 199th free throw attempt of the season. See a little zone look here from Colfax, 1-3-1. Thompson, 7 on the shot clock. Thompson gets it right back, deep three, back heel. Guerrero there for the board. And the Wolverines will reset. Guerrero from the free throw line. Short. Here's the run out. Diedrichs all alone, lays it up and in.
She's got great speed and quickness. Again, all 5 on the same page in terms of their goal. Play great defense, get out in the open floor.
You see Rexanne Simpton there, telling her girls get their hands up. In this zone, there's James batting it out, and Masick runs underneath it. Laura Lynn Masick, too strong. And McDonald the rebound.
Gonna get back in, contest that one.
Thompson, and a travel. 7th turnover for Harvard-Westlake. 1:02 to play before intermission.
Still have an opportunity here if you're Harvard-Westlake to get a good stop as they sit back in their zone defense as well.
Siegrist, here's Bittner. Kick it out to Siegrist. Bittner jump past Masick, sets her feet for 3. Rebound, Iriafen. Thompson, oh, she splits 2, in and out.
Right idea, great drive.
Thompson with the theft on the other end. A deflection and steal in the backcourt and stole it right back by Habis. What a play by the freshman. Habis hit from behind, hits the deck. No whistle. 3 seconds left. Thompson, deep 3 off the window, won't fall. What a first half here in Division II. Colfax in front of Harvard-Westlake by 4 as we've reached intermission. Halftime from Golden One Center. We'll be right back. Oh, the road to Sacramento can have some twists and turns, or maybe a straight line if you're one of the top programs in the state. Halftime here. We'll be right back. You alluded to it, Allie. It's been a tale of quarters as we welcome you back to the half. Colfax by 4. Harvard-Westlake outscored the Falcons 16-9 in the first quarter. Second quarter was the Falcons outscoring the Wolverines 19-8.
And you know Coach will be very pleased with the simple fact that the biggest key was defense to offense. The Falcons did just that in the first half. They are a +10 in transition, 12-2 over Harvard-Westlake. They've got 5 steals. Now, the Wolverines have 9 steals of their own, but the biggest difference is what we're seeing right here. The Falcons just able to convert and make a difference off those turnovers.
First half stats not shown as the turnovers. Harvard-Westlake, no turnovers in the first quarter, 7 in the second quarter, leading to 8 Colfax points. Second half, when we come back. Second half just about to get underway here in Golden One Center. It's the Girls Division II Championship. Colfax in front of Harvard-Westlake by 4. As we check in with Nikki, you were able to catch up with Rexanne Simpton. What was on her mind?
Well, just like Allie Clifton's been saying all game long, Coach said the key for us to continue that momentum from the second quarter is to keep getting stops allowing them only one shot and then pushing that ball in transition. I said, hey, coach, what was your message to your team at halftime? And she had one word for me, and it was fight.
Thank you, Nikki. That's Coach Clifton to all of you watching at home.
I like when Nikki makes me look and sound smart. It's a great day. All that humility comes with it, too.
Yeah. So which one of us needs some humble pie here, huh? Because you were about to call my mama earlier today.
My dad's already on the line.
I will not call you to the principal's office. That is for sure.
Believe it or not, I've been there a couple times.
I can only imagine. Of course, Nikki never has, because she always just has the best of vibes.
Yes. Well played. Great way to start the second half if you're Harvard-Westlake. And on that note.
And Guerrero starting the second half for Harvard-Westlake. So it's Habis, I beg your pardon, McDonald, Thompson, Iriafen, and Guerrero on the floor. So no Jamie Yu. No, Yu is out there. There she is right here. She's chasing down the ball. Nice cut to the basket there by Thompson.
She wants to make sure you don't forget it either. Great job in transition orchestrating that for the Wolverines.
So no McDonald on the floor, I beg your pardon, for Harvard-Westlake to start. There's been a change in the lineup and a deflection in the steal. Here's Thompson, one-on-one against Bittner. A lot of contact, no call. Colfax back the other way. Ahead of the pack is Diedrichs, and she couldn't get it, and we got a foul. Foul charge to Diedrichs.
They're out in transition, but leaves it a little short. And gets called for the foul.
It's a pretty hard fall there by Diedrichs.
I think she was surprised, one, because it was so hard, but then the foul was called on her.
You can start to hear some noise from the Harvard-Westlake contingent. Habis. She's just a freshman, folks, but she's got 10 here to lead Harvard-Westlake.
And we've seen this stage bring out the youngsters, what they have in them. She can shoot it.
Bittner, shot clock at 7. Segrist, and a foul called there. Foul charge to Iriafen.
Finding Habis there. Nice little mid-range jumper. Again, we talked about how she had plenty of great looks, couldn't get him to go down in the first half.
How about James going to the left hand there? Diedrichs. I don't think that pass was intentional. James comes up with it, and she's going to earn another trip to the line. So Juliet James gets to the free throw line as well as anyone in the state. This will be her 200th free throw attempt of the season. And it's true. The numbers don't suggest her to be a fantastic free throw shooter, but today she's certainly getting it done.
I was going to say, and if...
I'll wear that.
Thank you. I didn't want to continue my thought.
I'll wear that.
You can knock him down, though. Why not continue to get there?
She's now 5 of 6 from the line today. Thompson in traffic. The kick out, Yu. Deep three. Jamie Yu as the crowd starts to chant Yu from Harvard-Westlake.
Large in part the boys team behind the basket who are on their feet.
Gotta love it. They play tonight at 8. And an answer here from Diedrichs.
What a battle.
Habis, the freshman, over to you. Guerrero wants it down low. Habis will take it and knock down another.
Again, you see him right there. That's a 3-ball by a freshman.
Her first three-pointer of the afternoon. She's got 13 now. Diedrichs from the free throw line, and she answers. Like a heavyweight boxing match, these teams trading blows.
Habis on one end, but first, Diedrichs with the mid-range jumper. And then here's Habis with the deep ball. She's got 10, her first 3 of the afternoon.
There's the Harvard-Westlake boys basketball team. They play later tonight at 8. They're trying to go back-to-back in the open division. But they're here supporting their classmates, the girls team, who is in a heavyweight fight right now against Colfax in the Division II championship. The Wolverines lead this one by 2. First time in school history, both the boys and girls have made it here to a state championship.
I want you to know, too, what you just saw on camera was not just for the cameras. When their team hits a shot, their arms go up, but it's funny because the answer that Colfax has had, then the guys put their hands on their heads.
I mean, they're riding the waves.
Love it.
And you gotta believe the girls are going to be here to repay the favor later tonight. Out of the timeout, Guerrero misfiring the jumper. Diedrichs going behind her back, off balance. Rebound tipped out of bounds there by Thompson. So Colfax will have a fresh 30. And that's Diedrichs? That is Diedrichs. If you're with us earlier, you heard Nikki talking to a Colfax fan. They're all waiting in anticipation for Diedrichs to reach that 1,000 point mark in her career, but a little banged up here. Is it a foot? Did she land on?
She landed, yep.
On Iriafen's foot?
Yep.
Seacrest couldn't get the bounce. But once again, Colfax will have another opportunity. This is the Girls Division II State Championship. Rashawn Haylock, Allison Clifton, not Allison.
Don't be telling my secret.
Am I supposed? I don't think I can say that out loud. I think I just aired it. I certainly did. Allie Clifton, Nikki K here with you. And rebound off to Guerrero.
Just don't tell him my real name.
Is that a fine?
That's more than a fine. Gourmet donuts, soft bagels, warm biscuits.
All right. Oh, the trifecta. Got hit up some of my spots when we get back home. Iriafen in deep. A nice spin, but got stuck under the basket. Harvard-Westlake still up by 2. Under 3 left in this third.
Great defensive pressure there. My bad.
Rebound, Iriafen. Habis. Iriafen fighting for the board and able to save it from going out of bounds. Guerrero sets her feet, and that one is through. Guerrero is a bucket getter.
Tone making something out of nothing there. Just the scramble, the effort offensively.
She's got 10 now off the bench. And how about the sweet touch there from James?
Just kiss off the glass.
Guerrero. Double team comes. Thompson getting downhill. The little runner is good. Thompson now with 8. She's a leading scorer this season for the Wolverines as James going to get right back to the foul line.
Deanna Thompson here, simply just reading what the defense gives her, able to split, get straight in the middle.
There's Diedrichs on the bench. See if she'll be able to return to this one. As James misses the first foul shot. If body language is a telltale sign, she looks a little bit antsy to get back in there, so that should be a good indicator for Coach Simpson and Colfax. Here's a beast. A beast off glass. She went right at Bittner that time. Freshman on senior.
Tell she's got a promising, bright future ahead of her.
She doesn't look like a freshman, I'll tell you that much. Harvard-Westlake lighting it up from the field this quarter. James, the nice seal, and on the doorstep, she gets it. Juliet James now with the game-high 15.
The Falcons continue to feed her inside, allow her to go to work.
Under a minute left here in this third. A beast tried to split the D with the pass there and turns it over. Baseline J is good from Masick. Segrist, I beg your pardon. Just tenths of a second differentiate the shot clock from the game clock. Yu gets it right back. Skip pass over to Thompson. Thompson looking to go off the bounce. Puts it on the deck, in deep, too strong. 1 second left. Colfax doesn't get off a shot, and that's how we're going to end this third quarter. 8 more minutes in this one. Harvard-Westlake and Colfax in a 2-point game. It's been 40 years since Colfax has hoisted a state championship trophy. They're looking for their first since the Falconettes, as they were known back then, went back-to-back in 1983 and 84. They became the first 2 schools, them and Buena High School of Ventura down in Southern California, to go back-to-back. They got here last year, lost in Division III, but up a level this season and trying to win D2. Last team to do that was Brea Olinda in 1991. Can these Falcons do so? As we start this fourth quarter. 3 from Masick. Well short and out of bounds.
That was a great lead-in to the final 8 minutes, by the way, of a very tight battle. Well done.
Shout out to our producer, Tim Sullivan, director, Ben Dillenberger, leading our fantastic crew here today. Thompson with 7. The Hezzy, the blow by and off the glass. Deanna Thompson now in double figures. She's got 10. Segrist. Diedrichs, good to see her back in there, but a turnover.
Good activity defensively, because if your hands weren't up and you're Harvard-Westlake, that was about to be a beautiful pass there from Diedrichs.
Thompson. Yu with 7. The handoff to Habis. Spin move in the paint. Diedrichs got her hands on it. Ball rolls into the backcourt, and it'll be a shot clock violation. Let's check in with Nikki. You were listening in on that Harvard-Westlake huddle. What'd you find out?
Yes, you could hear the urgency in Melissa Herlihy's voice as she addressed her team. They are full aware that there is one quarter that stands between them and a state championship. And she was really emphasizing the attention to detail and level of communication that needs to happen in zone defense, saying know who you need to help on and who you don't.
Harvard-Westlake in the zone right now. Nice help there from Guerrero. Comes up with the block. Her second of the game. And we got a travel. Traveling violation, a turnover here. That was Kamari McNeely, the 5'5" senior who just checked into the game at the start of this quarter. Claire Bishop returns for Colfax to replace Masick. Under 6 to play for the Division II championship. This the third of 6 we'll have for you today here on Spectrum Sportsnet. Climbing the ladder is Bittner to pull that down. Skip pass. Segrist, spin move. Off glass, too strong. And Guerrero there to swallow up another board. Trapped underneath the basket, and let's see, they're going to say last touch by Harvard-Westlake.
Tough into that possession right there. Battle for much of the shot clock.
Maybe her hand, right hand touched it there, it looked like, as she was out of bounds. Under 5.5 left. Bittner, the solid point guard. Over to Segrist. Yu got her hands on it, and chasing it down in the backcourt is Bittner. Diedrichs over to Bishop. Here's Bittner. She'll try a 3 straight away. Back heel, needs a bounce, doesn't get it. James, look what I found. Couldn't complete the play, however, from right at the 10.
Harvard-Westlake getting away. A couple there defensively.
Where's the sweating emoji when you need it? Yu. Thompson, spin move. Thompson spin cycle.
What a move by Deanna Thompson.
Six-point lead for Harvard-Westlake. Remember, they led by 9 in the first half.
Deanna Thompson with the spin, recognizing she had the lane. Gets the finish on the right, keeping that ball tight.
Thompson, a junior. Approaching the midway mark of this fourth. Diedrichs wild on the shot, rebound to the freshman Habis. She gives it to the steady hand of Jamie Yu, the senior. Harvard-Westlake will set up some offense here. Yu has been fantastic today. Goes around the double screen, handoff Habis. Uses Guerrero at the free throw line. Jumper short, and it'll be Colfax basketball. Time out on the floor. We're getting the winning time. 3:45 left in this one. Harvard-Westlake by 6.
Yeah.
This player is and pressure, so it's tough for them to
Deanna Thompson, leading scorer for Harvard-Westlake.
So if she's going to
Averaging 17 points on the season. She's got some big plays here in the quarter.
Big timely plays, that is. as good as advertised. We said it. She's a strong player who can score the basketball, but she's also strong around the rim with the ball handling skills, keeping it tight. Whenever this team has needed a bucket, she's answered.
Harvard-Westlake 2 of 3 from the field here in the fourth. Colfax, conversely, has missed all 6 of its shots. You see Kai Diedrichs there. She's got 11. It's been James with 15 to pace Colfax. She's standing at the free throw line. Entry pass goes to her. The kick out, Diedrichs too strong. And Thompson able to get the board. McNeely, the senior. It's you on the floor with McNeely, Habis, Thompson, and Guerrero. Guerrero, elbow jumper. No, Thompson underneath. Power dribble and back up. Quickly the other way is James for the answer. And that stops the Colfax drought.
Great putback by Deanna Thompson on the other end. Strong move, but that's how you waste no time. Juliet James with an answer.
And James gets the old school three-point play. She's got 18. Five-point game, under 3 to play. Harvard-Westlake looking for its first title since 2010. Colfax looking for its first championship since 1984. 7 to shoot for the Wolverines. Guerrero spins in the lane against James, sweet touch. She's got 12. There was concern whether she'd be able to play with that face mask on. But in 2 games, she's got nothing but buckets. Here's James, off balance. Rebound Thompson and a foul in the backcourt.
Yeah, and with that face mask, she's making it look so easy. I wonder what the difference is, by the way, as we've talked about having a mask in each of the 3 games that we've had so far. The first 2 were the solid black masks. This is a clear one. What did you wear on camera?
It was clear.
It was clear?
It was clear. But it was a lot longer and bulkier. Of course, it belonged to a 6'7" basketball player, so his face a little bit longer than mine. Under 2 to play. Colfax in a player-to-player defense. Baseline J. Guerrero! The minutes restricted lifted, and Guerrero's got 14. And a turnover here for Colfax.
What a big-time shot. Harvard-Westlake's ability to create some separation here. The driving kick from Jamie Yu knocks it down baseline.
A 10-3 run for the Wolverines and a traveling violation called there against Guerrero. 93 seconds left. Colfax needing a tremendous surge here late. Down by 9. Coach Herlihu, her 40th season overall. She was at UCLA as a grad assistant. She was at Alemany prior to going to Harvard-Westlake. And her team just forced another turnover. Here's the pitch ahead. Thompson, nice catch. The gather off glass. Largest lead of the game here for Harvard-Westlake. The run is 12-3. Diedrichs a deep 3. No. James fighting for the board. And we're going to have a jump ball. How about this closing efforts from the Wolverines, Allie? Timeout taken by Colfax.
They put themselves in a great position. Just over a minute to play, 11-point lead. It's as if they can feel it. Still want to close it out. And if they do, they've set the table.
11-point lead here for Harvard-Westlake. They have certainly closed with a bang. 6 of 8 field goals here in this quarter. Colfax has missed 8 of its 9. Just 63 seconds separate Harvard-Westlake from its first state championship since 2010. The boys championship in the open division tonight at 8 p.m. Harvard-Westlake looking to go back-to-back against Salesian Prep. Shout out to our fantastic crew, Gabby Martin, our tech producer, our EICs, Mark Purcell, Olivia Williams, Roger Nelson, our driver, our engineer, Andy Royer, our TD, Anthony Skelton. On audio, Matthew Bueller, King Lee, and Timothy Poulard. You see Harvard-Westlake breaking the huddle here. This is a team that has reached the 500 mark for the first time this season. They did so in the regional final. They're 18-8, 18-18, most losses by a state championship finalist since 2009. The record, by the way, is Long Beach Poly. They had 25 losses, but some of those came by way of forfeit. And layup won't go. Diedrichs the follow. That one misses. A steal by Diedrichs, and the scoop is good. And a foul taken here in the backcourt by Diedrichs. That's just the second team foul for Colfax.
This is just not giving up on the play, the possession. It's a nice little scoop shot.
Yu ahead to Habis, the freshman. And they pick up a foul there. And look out, Habis. The elbow flying a little bit. 33 seconds left. And so to be 2 shots for the freshman Habis. Our VC, John Cosenza, David Shruvant, William Amon, Brian Davis, Jared Benazra, and Damaris Learson, along with Oliver Benazra on camera, as another foul applied here by Colfax. Foul charge to Bittner, so that's team foul number 4, so they're going to need one more for it to be free throw time. And they get it to Thompson. 67% foul shooter on the season, Deanna Thompson. Edwin Huttiger, David Hugh on replay. On graphics, Nick Liverani and Lynn Bernstein. Jody Bacon, our bug box. Our red hat, Alicia Flores. Ying Kong Jung is our utility, along with Joseph Randolph. And our runner, Jahyla Canton. Kudos to her. She's the best.
Amen.
I mean, she keeps us loaded here at the table with hydration and snacks.
All the great jelly that I love.
Long day for our fantastic crews. Worked all 6 games last night, working all 6 games today. It is truly a giant team effort to put together these state championships for you, as that 3 misfires. And the rebound's off to Habis, and she'll be fouled. Alan Romeri, my man. J.R. Parquette, appreciate the dinner recognition. Oh, now you're James. All right, we're going official. Now it's James. You're James, but you're not.
I am Allie.
You're not Allison.
Well done.
Appreciate the dinner rec last night, my man. These two certainly worth the trip to Sacramento for sure. As you see some substitutions come in for Harvard-Westlake. 20 and 7 tenths left. How about Jamie Yu? That smile is everything. That young lady's been through so much. Lost her mother in the fall. Has suffered significant injuries, but here she is, and she's been a key point in turning this season around for Harvard-Westlake. Ale Collins, the freshman, checks in. The Dollywall sisters, Laura and Kira, into the game as well, along with Holland Van. For Colfax, your heart breaks. They get here 2 years in a row and just come up short. Definitely a valiant effort here today, but the fourth quarter just belonged to Harvard-Westlake.
They made the necessary plays, got the necessary stops when it mattered most. Just never took their foot off the gas.
Here's Habis, the freshman. How good has she been today? Foul by Masick in the backcourt.
She really has. She's been a lot of fun to watch. She weathered that storm early when the shot wasn't falling. Great response in the second half. Made a difference.
You see that smile there. It's about to be ring season on the Studio City campus. That's a beast. I'll tell you what. She's got 18 points today. She looks nothing like a freshman. Southern California basketball scene, beware.
Well said.
Madison Gillette replaces Habis. Here's Diedrichs. Couldn't get it there. And the celebration is on for Harvard-Westlake. Second state championship in program history as they win the girls Division II, knocking off Colfax 60-45.
That joy is the ultimate. They earned this one.
Nikki's got Deanna Thompson with her. We'll get to them in a sec. Harvard-Westlake can't stop celebrating. I don't blame them. And now Nikki's ready.
Deanna, you were down at half, leading by 2 at fourth, and then Deanna Thompson happened to this game. You scored 10 fourth quarter points. What was your mindset in that final frame?
I guess just knowing that we need to win this game and we want to win this game, and that I need to help my team any way I can to get us up and get a CIF state championship.
State champion, it sounds pretty good, right? I saw you check out and you shared a hug and a smile with Jamie Yu. What did that moment mean to you?
I think knowing that she's a senior and this is how we ended her season, it feels great for our team to help her win a CIF championship, and I just love that we got her this last game for her.
Second state championship for Harvard-Westlake for girls basketball. Now is it the boys' job to complete the sweep?
Yes, we're bringing home 2 rings.
All right, you heard her issue it. Thank you so much, Deanna.
You heard it here first. Harvard-Westlake girls took care of business. The boys will play for the Open Division, looking to go back-to-back later tonight at 8 p.m. We'll have that for you right here on Spectrum Sports Net. From our partners, Allie Clifton and Nikki Kay, our fantastic crew. It's been great bringing this to you this weekend. Centennial and Oakland Tech in the boys Division II final will be coming up next. Steve Quist, Bill Horinda will take you the rest of the way. Harvard-Westlake with an 18-5 fourth quarter to win D2 as they knock off Colfax 60-45.